Welcome back everyone to another episode of Vegetarian Cooking with JJ. Today I'm going to be making some delicious vegan fresh rolls, aka summer rolls, aka a whole slew of other names probably. I'm going to be making some fresh rolls with our vegan shrimp, and the other one is going to be with mango. They're going to be fully loaded, herbaceous, sensational, and delicious. And especially the two different sauces. One will be a hoisin sauce and one will be a peanut sauce. And let me just show you over here. These are the delicious fresh rolls we're going to be making today. This one has our vegan shrimp incorporated into it. And this one is our mango with our lovely peanut sauce. So let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking. First of all, I'm peeling our carrot and cutting up our carrot and zucchini into matchstick pieces. I'm going to use the original Tofu Burger teriyaki flavor. I'm just going to cut it up into strips. I'm also going to be using some fresh basil and mint. I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of our black bean paste, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, or you can use coconut aminos, half a tablespoon of rice vinegar, half a teaspoon of sesame oil, and half a teaspoon of our Chinese 5-spice blend, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, and I'm adding a bit of sriracha, about a half teaspoon's worth. I thinned it out with some water so that it's the perfect dipping consistency, such as this, and it smells amazing. Here we have our mise en place and we're ready to roll. We're going to assemble our cold rolls, aka summer rolls, aka whatever you want to call them. So we're going to hydrate our rice paper in this warm water. We're going to add our first ingredient. I'm going to add our lettuce leaves first of all. Just gently lay them out. There we go. Lettuce leaves. And our matchstick carrots. Here we go. Our zucchini, and our teriyaki tofu. So what we're going to do is just roll it over. Make sure you hug it all in, and then we're going to add a couple of herbs. So I'll add basil here and some mint. I have a vegan shrimp which I prepared, and it's from the Good Rebel, comes frozen. So it's ready to go. I'm just going to lay down 3 pieces in here. And you want to make sure you're tightly rolling it, tightly but gently at the same time. And here we go. I'll show you what it looks like. We're going to continue the process, hydrating the rice paper and adding in our fillings. And you can continue from there. And you might notice if this is your first time, you'll get better as you go. Don't worry if you get a little bit sloppy. So just repeat. Gently place lettuce leaves, zucchini and carrot, tuck them all in. Okay, so I'm gonna finish with these ones and then we're gonna move on to our next type. For our next roll, I'm using red bell pepper and jalapeno, scooping out the seeds and membrane and slicing them up into matchstick pieces. I cut each half of our mango, so I'm gonna scoop it out and slice it up nicely. I'm plunging our rice noodles into some boiling water, submerging them fully and turning off the heat. They don't take very long to cook. I've drained them and rinsed them off with cold water. Now I'm microplaning some ginger. I'm using slivers of ginger as well. In southern Vietnam, summer rolls are called Goi Hoan, meaning salad rolls, and in northern Vietnam they're called Nem Hoan, describing the grilled filling. They're usually served on bamboo trays in Vietnam, and they're thought to be so popular due to the warm climate of Vietnam. They're easy and versatile to make, and Vietnamese people often switch up the ingredients based on their mood or whatever they have on hand. Twice in a lunar month, during the full moon and during the new moon, Vietnamese people are vegan for the day, and they're sober. This is connected to a Buddhist tradition, and you'll find if you go visit, there's a ton of vegan options and gluten-free options as well. Traditional Vietnamese soy sauce does not contain gluten. However, there's a ton of North American geared restaurants in Vietnam. They bring in all the popular North American brands of sauces, so you just have to watch out for that. But food is incredibly cheap there, and there's an abundance of fruits and veggies, and I'm sure if you go to visit, you'll get to try all the exotic fruits and veggies. If you do visit Vietnam, you will learn very quickly the open conversations people have, even with strangers, with no filter. Frank observations included. Well, in this case, there's no guessing game, but it may come as a culture shock for some, or inspiration for comedy for others. I'm adding a 1/4 cup of our organic, smooth, natural peanut butter to this bowl, a tablespoon of soy sauce, a teaspoon of our microplaned ginger, a teaspoon of Mirin, and a teaspoon of our sesame oil. And some lime juice. Mix it all up. And I'm adding some water to smooth it all out. I'm just using the same cup that had the soy sauce in it. I'm adding some chili flakes. This is an optional addition. I'm adding a little bit more water, a little bit more Mirin, a little more lime juice, and some more soy sauce. Some more chili flakes. Now it's nice and smooth. Everything's all set up, so we're ready to get rolling with our second roll. Okay, for our second type, our mango. Hydrating the rice paper. Warm water is fine. If it's a bit hotter, it will hydrate faster. You want to be careful not to let it stick together. And the extra water gets absorbed by the rice paper pretty much. Feel free to mix it up to your liking. If you prefer to switch up certain ingredients, go ahead. I'm going to also add some lettuce to this one. And what will I put in first? I think I'll put in the red peppers. And our jalapeno. So you get a little bit of a spice there. Can add some of our tofu. I have some ginger pieces. I'm just gonna add little pieces in the mix here, even though it's in our sauce as well. And then for our cilantro and basil. So I'm gonna put some cilantro in first. I'll give it a roll. Oh yes, that's okay. It might look interesting. Rice noodles. And our mango. We'll roll it up the rest of the way. I'll show you a closer shot so you can see it up close. Give this a try. I'm going to start off with our vegan shrimp one. I'm just going to not even use a spoon. I'll just dip it in because I'm daring like that. Okay, try not to make mess. I'm double dipping. I'm double dipping because it's only me and Shimmy, so that's acceptable. But if you had guests, that would not be acceptable. Here we go. Excellent combination of flavors and textures. It's like a party is going on in my mouth. I have to say I'm completely satisfied. So on to our next flavor. I'll enjoy more of this later. Our mango, I'm excited. Got our lovely peanut sauce here. Dip it in. Woohoo! Also a lovely combination of flavors we got going on over here. You're always welcome to add chopped peanuts if you wish. There are alternatives to peanut sauce out there for those who are allergic. So you can make your own variation of the sauce. So there you have it, everyone. Another couple of delicious recipes to add to your recipe booklets. This can be for a light lunch, for appetizer, or incorporated into your meal for dinner time. Who says summer rolls are just for the summer? Anyway, they're called fresh rolls as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. Feel free to leave me a comment below. Let me know if you've tried out these recipes, or if you have any questions, drop me a line down below. I'm always more than happy to answer your questions. We're traveling the globe in my kitchen, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours. Bon appetit!